Happy birthday to my grandmother. Happy birthday to the late Pimp C of UGK. And happy birthday to Sadat X of Brand Nubian. It's Xavier and I'm back again with another video. Before I talk about last night's game between the Nets and the Rockets, I'm going to give you my quick halftime report on today's game between the Tennessee Titans and your 2019 AFC South champions, the Houston Texans. First quarter, both teams were tied with 7 touchdowns apiece. But in the second quarter, the Texans didn't score shit when the Titans outscored them 7-0. At halftime, Titans 14, Texans 7. They're now in the second half. Hopefully the Texans will get it together and make a comeback towards the end of the game. But in the meantime, it's time to do a recap of last night's game between the Brooklyn Nets and the Houston Rockets. Before I get my thoughts, let's go ahead and review the highlights. Rockets outscored the Nets in the first quarter 42-20. But the Rockets lost in the second quarter by 13, giving up 34 while they scored 21. At halftime, Rockets 64, Nets 54. Third quarter, both teams were tied with 25 points apiece. After 3, Rockets 88, Nets 79. Despite of them choking a 22-point lead, the Rockets will make a comeback in the fourth quarter by a point, outscoring the Nets 20-19. Final score, Houston Rockets 108, Brooklyn Nets 98. The Rockets are now 22-10. I believe they're 11-4 at the crib and 11-6 on the road. The Rockets got one more home game left of 2019. On New Year's Eve, they take on the Denver Nuggets. But tonight, they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. We're going to start with the Rockets box score. James Harden, 44 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Russell Westbrook, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Tyson Chandler, 3 points, 5 rebounds, no assists. PJ Tucker, 4 points, 7 rebounds, no assists. Danuel House Jr., 8 points, 6 rebounds, and also no assists. For the bench, they get 28 points, or 26 points. Ben McLemore, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Isaiah Hartenstein, 9 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist. And Austin Rivers, 14 points, 1 rebound, and also 1 assist. Now for the Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 11 assists. Jared Allen, 16 points, 10 rebounds, no assists. Taurean Prince, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Garrett Temple, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And Joe Harris, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. For the bench, they get 35 points. Timothy Luwalu Cabarrot, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Former LA Clipper DeAndre Jordan, 6 points, 12 rebounds, no assists. Wilson Chandler, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Rodions Kurrusk. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Theo Pinson, 11 points, no rebounds, 1 assist. You should already know who was the player of the game. Mr. James Harden, with 44 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. My thoughts about this game is Rockets did a good job beating the Nets last night. Because I know the Nets beat the Rockets once. Yeah, the Nets beat the Rockets on November 1st. Now, a month later, the Rockets got back at the Nets. The Nets beat us at their crib, and we beat them in ours. What really pissed me off was Russell Westbrook got a technical foul, and no fouls was called in the second quarter. And then both Russell Westbrook and Taurean Prince both got a double technical, and Russell Westbrook was ejected from the game. I couldn't believe Westbrook got ejected. But that's all right. We're going to let it slide and just focus on tonight's game in New Orleans against the Pelicans before heading back home on the Rockets' last home game of 2019 as they take on the Denver Nuggets. Then this Friday, their first game of 2020, they take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Then next Wednesday, they go against the ATL Hawks. Next Thursday, they go against Russell Westbrook's former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Next Saturday, they take on the Timberwolves. January 14th, they go against the Grizzlies. January 15th, they take on the Trailblazers. January 18th, they take on LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers. But good job winning last night, Rockets. Getting back at the Nets from beating y'all at their crib 123-118. But as I get through watching this Texans game, that's going to wrap up my thoughts about last night's game between the Brooklyn Nets and the Houston Rockets. If you're not new here, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and leave your comment down below. If you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next Rockets rant. And I ordered 2 of the new Frito chili cheese wrap junior from Sonic's last night. I'm going to come back after I come back from Surge Dragon's house to do a Heaven's Monsters podcast and do a review on that. In the meantime, don't follow your dreams. Chase them. Peace. Go Houston Rockets.